I saw this trick on YouTube, however the tutorial left some room for improvement, and also the person who made the tutorial video didn't create the trick himself. The trick is from Lovell. And last but not least, the person who uploaded the video, his language was unnecessarily offensive, sick, and even outrageous. That's why I decided to make a new one. Let's jump straight into the tutorial, because I do think that the trick itself will become clear during the tutorial. First of all, you need a setup. This is the setup. You need the 4 aces on top, and I prefer to have them in this order, but it really doesn't matter. You can decide for yourself. This is 1, and the next and final part of the setup is 4 kings, but again it's up to you what you want, what you like. If you want 4 queens, that's also okay. And this card is just a random card, any card you prefer. But this is important. You should have these cards face up on the deck and close the deck with the 4 aces. Now you are ready to start. So you take the cards out of the box, you have them prepared in your deck, and you say to your spectator, you can do some full shuffles if you like, and you say, now first of all we need a prediction card, and you are going to select it. And how are we going to do that? You are going to say stop any moment you like. Then you are going to riffle through the cards, but now there's something you should prevent, and that is that you show that there are cards face up in the deck. So you can start, for example, at the middle, but then you must hide that you are going to do it, for example by doing it this way, or like this, or put your fingers a little bit here instead of here. Anyway, whatever you like, and then you say stop. But you should always stop after the stack, of course. Now turn over the deck, and I will show you what happens. Over here are the aces. If you turn over the deck, they will be here. So the next thing you should hide is that they are over here. So you should not flash the cards. So how can you do that? For example, by putting your pinky over here and hold your fingers over here, a little bit of pressure, and then you spread the deck with your thumb slowly, and you say, you could have stopped me at the 3. The queen, 10, the 7, the 6, the joker, but you didn't do that. And then here you slowly arrive at the first card that is face down. I say, but you happen to stop me over here for some reason. So this is the prediction card. And this is a king. This is also a king. And now put these cards on the bottom. Okay, now you are going to repeat the process. You say, okay, now we have the prediction card over here, and we need some more cards. Again, we are going to repeat the process. You are going to say stop any moment you like. start to riffle, turn the cards over, and since we have already turned over the cards once, the first card that will be face down will this time be an ace, because the king now is over here. So again, slowly go through the cards, putting a little bit of pressure to prevent that the wrong cards will be shown. I'm over here. You say you could have stopped me over here at the 4, the 10, the queen, but you happen to stop me over here. But this time we are going to select 3 cards. And now again you are going to put the cards over here. And then you are going to say, is there any particular reason that you happen to stop me over here? And you look them in the eyes, and that is just to distract them from what you are going to do. Because what you now need to do is, as you can see over here, there is a natural break in the cards, because the cards are face up and face up. Normally this should be all like this. Like this. So this creates a natural bend. You can also do it with a pinky break. You can also say, okay, is there any reason? Because you could have stopped me everywhere, and then simply look for the first card that is back to back. And then you put your pinky over here. And you say, okay, well, now the question is, where did you stop? You can ask them to reveal the cards themselves, but since I have no spectator, I will do it for you. Ace of hearts, ace of clubs, and last but not least, ace of diamonds. That's a pretty good result. So you happen to stop me at the ace of hearts, the black ace, and the ace of diamonds. That's pretty cool. Which means that we only need one more ace to have, and that will mean that you have selected all 4 cards, which is quite amazing. So now you turn over the total block. Now they will think, however, that you have only the aces on top. But that's not the case, because over here, turn over the complete block. The random card, the ace, and the 3 kings. So you say, okay, this is, and they will think that the cards over here are the aces. So now we have ace number 1, ace number 2, and ace number 3. And they will not hesitate to believe that the cards over here are not the aces. So now we say it's time to reveal the prediction card, because that will probably be the final ace. Now show the last card. You can also ask them to do it, because if you ask them to do it, there will be more interaction, which is better for the trick. And while they are doing it, you can get a break under the first 2 cards. in whatever way you like. And then you say, oh, that's too bad. How is that possible? Well, you know, I do think that I can solve the problem. Give me the card. Get the card, put it on top, and then you say, the only thing I need is a helper card, and I will take the card that is right under the king. And what you do now, since you have a double over here, put it on top, and you grab the two cards as one. Here's the double. And you say, watch this. And put it upwards. 1, 2. Put a little bit of pressure on the card. 3. And now you loosen the grip and you put down only the top card. And the ace will show up. And that's why I decided during the setup to have this card at the last position, because the symbol here is extremely big and I prefer that. Now say we have the complete series, 3 aces over here and a final ace over here. So let's turn it over, and again you do a double. So you can do a strike double lift, you can do it in whatever way you like. And again, since it is a double, they do think it is an ace, but it is no ace. It happens to be a king, but they don't know. So you put it over here and they will think this is the final ace. So they say, okay, now the series is complete. This is ace number 1. And again, you act surprised. And this is ace number 2. It seems that we have arrived at another series, and they will still be convinced that this is the ace of spades. And now you will turn it over, and it turns out to be a complete series. And that's the end of the trick, and they will be totally amazed, since well, they didn't expect this as the final result. And now within this trick you had about 7 different card and color changes. Thank you very much.